What's up guys, JB2017 here, and today marks the start of a series where we take a closer look at the No Man's Sky Guide to the Galaxy trailers. I think it's a great way to build excitement since we're less than 2 weeks away from launch. But before we dive in, I do want to let you know that I will be streaming Fallout 4 an hour after this video is uploaded, so check back on my YouTube channel at 3 p.m. Central Time and I should be going live. Back to this video, this time we're starting with the Explore trailer. Starting over from the beginning, I wanted to pause quickly here to just point out that this indeed is a space station. This is a ship leaving from a dock, and there will be space stations littered throughout the galaxy. I'm not sure if we know the frequency of them, or how likely it's going to be that we're going to find one, or how soon it's going to be from the beginning of the game, but we do know that there are space stations, and some of them have trading involved, so there will be some aliens aboard that will trade with you, which is really cool. But we're focusing on exploring in this trailer, and so moving forward just a bit, we're going to pause again to talk about a few things on the screen right now. First off, let's look at the ship's interface, and in the bottom left, that screen seems to tell us a little more information about whatever planet either we're looking at or that we're tracking. I'm not sure if you can track planets from another screen in this game, but it looks like that's what that is, that weird planet name, and it says undiscovered, and I'm not sure what that number is or what KS is. It may be the distance, or it could be some other measurement. I don't think we know for sure, but the bottom middle screen seems to work like a radar or even a map, I guess you could say, but it's only within a certain distance. So you're going to see several examples in this trailer where we see 3 or 4 planets. Right now we only see that one yellow blip on the bottom middle panel, and then you can see the yellowish greenish planet over the horizon that we're close to. So obviously we're going to use a combination of these screens to track down planets that are nearby and decide whether we want to go to them or not. A few more things to point out before we move on. The top right and bottom right panels seem to be related to the ship directly. So we have the ship model in the top right along with the shields that we have, and in the bottom right we have the photon cannon, the weapon that is equipped right now, along with a heat meter, so you don't want to overheat obviously. The top left panel, I really couldn't say what that is. I tried to figure it out. It's either distance or some other measurement. I don't think it's fuel necessarily. It says 180 units. I'm not 100% sure on that. Moving on, I just wanted to play this next part in slow motion to show off the fact that each different ship has a different interface, but they all contain the same elements. They might just be in different positions. So for example, right now on the screen, you're seeing all of them are along the same kind of plane on the bottom of the screen. They're not stacked on top of each other, but if we go and look at another one, like this one that's very similar to the one that we already looking at, then it's going to be kind of stacked a little bit. Then we have this really cool one that's along the bottom of the screen, and it looks a little different. It shows off a little 3D model of the ship that we have. And so depending on the ship, it's going to be a little different, but you have the same general elements going on here. Moving forward, we're going to be in slow motion because I want you guys to just see how many different biomes are in this game. And it says limitless variety. We're not sure exactly, how limitless it is, what the exact number of biome possibilities are, but there are 18 quintillion planets. We're not even going to visit most of them, so we can already see that there will be plenty of variety. And also, you guys noticed there were some darker biomes and some lighter ones. This game does have a day and night cycle, probably depending on the sun. Pausing once again here, I want to point out this giant monolith here because it introduces a part of the game called artifacts. And so certain alien races will leave behind relics on planets that you will find, and they'll give you an opportunity to learn a little bit more about their race. So for example, you might learn a part of their alphabet, and apparently that's going to work towards you being able to trade with them more easily, maybe getting better prices on stuff, something along those lines. And so we're going to be able to find this stuff spread across all kinds of planets, which is really, really exciting. And now we're seeing that there's actually some precipitations in some of these biomes. So there's going to be some rain sometimes, maybe some snow, and some crazy landscapes, giant mushroom trees, different kinds of things. Of course, again, we have limitless variety. We don't know how limitless it's going to be, but again, here's some snow, a little bit of snow falling and some snow on the ground, along with a lot of really interesting looking aliens. I mean, we got this guy right here who looks really creepy. I don't want to run into this guy in the middle of the night, honestly, on that kind of planet. And then, of course, kind of more deserty, more snow once again. And so really it's gonna be crazy. We're gonna run into all kinds of biomes. I'm not sure we can even list them because there's so many already in all of these trailers. I know a lot of people had some legitimate concerns about, there not being enough variety with geography, not enough hills and whatnot, but look at that. I mean, that's like a plateau mountain formation. I mean, if we have variety like that in the game, it's going to be crazy. We also have this weird pyramid, really mysterious. That block right there also kind of reminds me of Destiny. And so just looking through this, each of these little glimpses gives us more variety and more of a look at what we could possibly come across. Look at this giant space station. Like, what the heck was that? Was that somewhere we can trade, somewhere we can talk to more alien, races? It's really crazy to think about the possibilities of this game. We also have these giant structures in the sky, and I can't tell if we're in space right now or on some sort of planet. It looks more like space to me, but if we can get in those and explore those, there's a lot that we can do in this game. And so to wrap up the video, we're just going to see a little bit of analyzing some of the life forms. So there's going to be different animals that we can discover, kind of add them to a codex, and we, get their own name. And if you make that discovery, then you actually are the one that discovered it. And so same thing goes with different kinds of vegetation. Also, we can see there's some underwater life as well, which is really exciting. So the goal here was to make some general observations about the exploration aspects of No Man's Sky, and I hope you got a better idea of how you'll be able to explore this universe. Odds are I didn't catch absolutely everything to do with exploration in this trailer, so if you found something interesting, don't hesitate to share in the comment section below. Also in the comment section below, I'd like to know, how are you going to explore? Do you plan on visiting every single planet that you can see, or are you going to be more selective? You're going to pick and choose where you go? Share what your plans are in the comment section below. If you learned something new or enjoyed this video, remember to hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. And don't forget to subscribe for more No Man's Sky coverage, along with my Guide to the Galaxy series. Talk to you guys next time. Peace!